He used to be in the monastery right there, overlooking the lake. Like from the narrow point he could look kind of to the left side of it. So, and far, far, far ahead towards Zurich. So that was his angle. And we used to sit on the veranda and he was going like, oh, there is this and that boat from the official transport system. These all have names. The big boats they transport the people with all across the lake. It takes you like 1.5 hours, if not more. Or he went like, oh, there is the this and that Heini on his boat. And when I went asking, well, how do you know? Well, then he said to me, well, he lives over there on in that village, on that hill overlooking the lake. So, okay. My monk also knew where this Heini would live, you know, being in the cement fabrication, and yeah, the younger son, he actually said, or something, or the gay one, something like, I'm not sure, you know, being into art, that Heini was on a sailing boat once. And yeah, when I was on the map yesterday, when Google took the picture, sunny day, like 30 boats were all right here. So if this is the lake, well, then you had like all the boats hiding behind an island, and there was the dam here, the dam. So the boats being all here could not overlook the whole lake. So I was wondering, why would they be there? Maybe from all over the lake. They didn't want to be sneaked out. That's the other possibility. And then, yeah, it's just that rich coastal area there where the coast, the direct access to the lake seems to be loaned out to private people as well. Or from one village you have a lot of people having a boat. This village being kind of a rich hideout at Lake Zurich. So it's called Freienbach. There is no real train going further than that. I was so astonished years ago. All the trains coming from Zurich, they sometimes would stop right there. And then also, or what was it about this station? I think so. For years, the two major cities on both ends of the Lake Zurich, they weren't connected with trains. You could just go from Zurich very, very close to Rapperswil. But then you being in a different part of Switzerland, you would have to wait for another train getting you all the way up to Rapperswil. That was very funny until, you know, this sort of harmonization, as we might call it, happened. So all the trains would go everywhere and make it easy for people to get to places, rather than billing the passengers will be easy if we have trains going just here and there, so we don't mix our end of the month bills. But now they have to sort of, they at least have to have an agreement, like, I don't know. My backpack isn't too heavy right now, nearly empty compared to all the other incidents since when I was walking up here. I usually carry quite a bit. Well, I'm used to carry 2 big cat food rolls. I'm having them inside. But yeah, I'm not buying potatoes anymore. And as I told you, I'm not buying apple juice anymore. The one that I have at home, I just put a lot of water into it. So it's a kind of lessened apple juice, but still tasty. Yeah. I often do things, prepare food, and then I all of a sudden decide to not eat it. Like the juice, cranberry juice, lemon juice, water, mannoses, galactoses, and Vitabiosa and Q10 I have put in there, and xylitol, the sugar mixed with stevia. So yeah, then an animal crawled into it, so I couldn't have it. But I had quite a bit of some sort of wild blueberries. Yeah, blueberries, Heidelbeeren, somehow. I had a whole bottle, like 33 centiliters. Yes. Approximately 3 deciliter of berry juice mixed with coffee cream. That one was good. So until now, I have accepted the cat to be my animal leader. Like whenever I go see the cat, how fragile it looked when it died. I have to cry. Then I go see the cat sitting on the wall in front of the house, overlooking the territory. And I go like, yeah, if some danger is ahead, you will leave this post. You will be warning me. Yeah, I just have to create some positive pictures. And also, for sure, souls don't exist. As much as I sent out, you know, dear cat, come back, I'm missing you. If that soul being would be true, that all-knowing would have heard me and come back at night, you know, waking me up, some real stuff. But yeah, I'm afraid I said when I die I will want to see our foreign dog Bambi and my Mau Mau, the cat. But now I know, as you know, close I was to the death of Mau Mau, now I know that soul beings and spiritual bodies all just don't exist. So with our senses, we're limited in seeing them or experiencing them anyhow other than seeing. So they don't exist for us. Yeah, because my little Mau Mau, he would have come and be sniffing out his territory. It was his territory there. And also, you know, the food ball who's been eating here, that one, him being an animal, would have interested him, but he didn't. Yeah. Oops. So also, once I die, I won't see any soul beings, you know. They wouldn't wait until you are a soul as well. They would give signs and be close. If I can be a soul being once I'm dead, then of course it's also that I'm already this soul being, and I would be able to sense the closeness of a cat soul being. So if that all were to be true, by now I would have experienced my cat in some soul-like form, one or the other. So this all not having taken place now, that little boo-boo also taught me that, yeah, it just doesn't exist, this afterlife thing. We're just energies to the waste.